Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Noelia and I talk about all things curly, beauty, and a little bit of lifestyle. I got my eyebrows done today and nobody could tell me anything. I don't know about you guys, but when I get my eyebrows done, I feel like a brand new person. But anyways, I ended up ordering this diffuser off Amazon. I read a few reviews and it had some decent reviews, so I decided to go with this one. So this steamer is actually a hair and facial steamer, which is another thing that kind of got me because I've been wanting to get a facial steamer for so long as well. So the fact that I got a 2-in-1, we love to see it. So it's from the brand Easy Basics. They had decent reviews online. I feel like I couldn't find one that was like the best, but this one had pretty real reviews for the most part, and people were saying that it was pretty durable and they got the most out of their deep conditioning routines. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and unbox this. I do want to test it out for you guys and see how it works. Okay, so it does come with instructions. I need to look at this before actually using it because Lord knows I'll probably do something wrong. I'm excited. All right, so let's take it out. Let's see what it looks like. So, ooh. Okay, so it's in this giant styrofoam thing. Such a struggle. Sideways and just pull it out. Yeah, that would have been smarter to do from the beginning. Okay, so let's put this box over here. Okay, so it has this 2-piece styrofoam thing. Seems like that's where everything is. Oh, and it comes with this adapter. Okay, let me just see. Oh. Comes with this piece. I don't know what this is. We're about to find out. And it has this. Oh, this is a little cup probably that you fill with water. Just gonna take it out now, see what it looks like. Yep, so it seems like you can fill it up to 120 milliliters. Not a lot of water though, so it's a little odd. Okay, so this is the hood. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is the hood portion. I saw a lot of people say that their whole head didn't fit inside the hood. We're about to test it out right now. What do you guys think? I can see what they say though, because I don't think it's actually gonna fit me like this. For the most part, it seems like it's pretty for the most part, it seems like it's pretty fitting for the most part. Seems to be the main part. This is where the hood would be attached, I believe. What this looks like. This is quite interesting. Okay. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put it because the only table I have is like very, very low. So I might have to sit on the floor and do this because I might have to buy a table that's like perfect for that so that it's leveled, or maybe a table that lifts. I don't know. Okay, so this is what this looks like. I'm gonna look at the instructions and put it together, and then I'll show you guys what the final thing looks like because I don't want to skip any steps and not do this right, so. Let me put it together and then I'll show you guys how it looks put together. Okay, so I put it together. It was very easy to put together. It probably took me like 5 minutes after I stopped this video. So this is what it looks like. Actually, let me zoom out so you guys can see it better. This is what it looks like. It's pretty small for the most part, and I'm excited to see how it works. So this is pretty much what the front looks like. So it seems to have the 2 settings. It has a steam setting, an ionic steam setting. I have to look up what the difference between the 2 are, but it seems like back here is where you would insert the water. So it has like a little cap, and in that little hole is where you would apply the water. And then it would show, let me just cover it again before I lose that, because I probably would lose that. And then it shows down here, you see where it says max That's as far as you should fill it with water. So we're gonna test this out. I'm really, really excited. I don't know what deep conditioner I'm gonna use, but I'm definitely excited. I'm such a moisture freak that I'm just eager to see how this works in my hair. I've seen great reviews on people using steamers and absolutely loving it. So let's see if this changes the game for us. Okay guys, so this is my steamer. So I decided to use my toilet as a chair and use the back piece to hold the steamer. And I felt like it was the perfect level in comparison to any other option I had. So it worked pretty well. So I ended up using the Mielle Rosemary and Mint Deep Conditioner. It's actually one of my absolute faves. Make sure you do cover your hair with a plastic cap before entering the steamer because you don't want to go in without anything on. So I was feeling out whether or not my hair was actually getting hit by the steam. So I decided to actually do 2 loose space buns, and that way my hair is actually going to be on the top part where the steam was actually coming out. So I went that route because I realized that a low bun was definitely not it. So I went ahead and sat under the steamer for a bit. I did decide to do 10 minutes, but then I realized 10 minutes might be a little too long because it was really, really hot. And I must have been doing something wrong because at some point, as you guys will see, I'm like struggling. Like I started to realize, okay, so maybe something's leaking here. And obviously the water that comes out of the steamer is hot. So I had to definitely make sure that, you know, I needed to like readjust and make sure that I don't get this water dripping on me. But once I got the hang of it, it was actually a very relaxing, very spa-like experience, and I actually loved it. I could tell that my curls were thriving because when I took off this cap, look at my curls, guys. Look how bouncy and soft and shiny they look. I mean, granted, you can't see how soft they look, but look at this bounce. Amazing. My curls felt so freaking soft, and I could just feel the hydration. Like my curls were really thriving. Okay guys, so my hair is fully styled now, and these are my final results once I styled post deep conditioning. So my thoughts on these steamers. So first of all, it felt amazing because I felt like it was a different, very spa-like experience. That was the first time that I've ever used it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, of course you guys saw me unboxing it. So I feel like there might have been a chance that I might have not properly put it together because I noticed that some of the water was actually leaking from the hood, and as I was adjusting it, the water comes out hot, so I kind of burnt my hand a little bit, but it didn't leave a mark or anything. At first it did. I was a little concerned, so I think it was just a matter of adjusting. I hope that that's the case, so I will let you guys know when I use it again. But overall, it does get really, really hot. So I didn't actually sit in it for 10 minutes. I know I put it on my timer, but I actually didn't sit that long. I did feel like 10 minutes might have been a little too much, maybe because it's still new for me. Maybe it was just something I didn't necessarily feel too comfortable with, being that it was my first time. But I think with more practice and more research, of course, I will consider staying in a lot longer. A lot of people commented on the fact that your whole head doesn't fit in the steamer and you'd have to kind of adjust the way your hair is formed. So what I felt worked for me, as you guys saw in the clip before, I did decide to do 2 little loose space buns because if it was too up, then it wouldn't fit. I did 2 loose space buns and it worked really well for me. I didn't feel like my hair was neglected from the steam whatsoever. But what I will say is my curls were significantly more defined post deep conditioning than they ever were. And I can feel, because you guys know, when you deep condition low porosity hair, you can just tell when your hair is just soaking in all that moisture. And when I removed the cap, I could feel that my curls were super soft and they felt juicy. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this juicy wash and go that I just had, because look at these results, guys. This definition, this shine, this everything, the moisture. Adding the product to my hair was a lot easier. It was very seamless. Again, I don't necessarily know if it was the products or was it the deep conditioning routine. This was the first time that I tried these products and I was really, really, really pleased. So I will get to the logistics of the steamer. I actually purchased it on Amazon, like I said earlier. The steamer actually goes for $70.99. And it also is a facial steamer, like I said in the beginning. I haven't tried the facial steamer portion of it yet, but I'm super excited to give it a shot. I'll go ahead and link it to my Amazon store for any of you guys who are interested. But this is still very new to me, but upon one use, I could definitely see how it can make a difference in my deep conditioning routine. Now, I don't know if this is something that I would do weekly. I think it's all gonna be dependent on how my hair is feeling, how dry my curls feel. Maybe it's all dependent on the type of week that I had on my curls. So I think that's all gonna be dependent. I don't know if it's something that I would personally do weekly. I don't think it's gonna be necessary, but it's probably something that I'd probably add to my routine 2 to 3 times a month, maybe twice solely a month, like every 2 weeks. But all in all, I really did like the way my curls felt. I do think it's kind of uncomfortable, the fact that it doesn't like extend. It's just, you have to have either a leveled table or just have, I mean, I used my toilet. I know it's kind of awkward, but I ended up putting it in the back and it was still a little uncomfortable because I felt like it might have leaned forward and it could have fell on me. So I still need to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to be using it over time, because I can't just put it on a toilet every single time. I mean, I could, but again, with it leaning over, the cap, like the hood was actually leaning over as well. And I felt that it was actually wetting me, and that's hot water. I was burning myself, so I didn't like that. I think it's just a matter of placement. So I'm gonna see if I can get maybe a table that like raises up and down maybe. I don't know. I'll look up online to see what other people have done, because I don't really feel like I have any tables that are tall enough to like be up here, you know? Maybe I could put it on a chair, but I just want it to be secure, because I felt the whole time I was just worried about it falling over, falling on me. And of course you hear the water boiling, so that's why it's steaming. So it's a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. But all in all, I'm definitely pleased with my first use. I'm really excited to give you guys updates and let you guys know how I feel over time. And of course, as I learn more, I will share more with you guys. But being that it was my first experience, I could tell that my curls absolutely loved it. If you are a low porosity queen or king, I highly recommend adding heat to your deep conditioning routine if you don't already. I talk about this a lot. I probably sound like a broken record, but it's so, so, so important. But for some reason, adding heat and in a steaming form just really did it for me. Like, I don't know. My curls really loved it, like it really did. But that's all for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.